Hey everybody! So Janelle Stitchery here again for anybody that watched over at Sean's channel. And then of course I have Michelle from Michelle's Crafts and More on today.
Hey everybody.
She just started back up her channel, so of course I had to have her. And she's a moderator for my channel, and she's one of my members. So, Michelle, would you like to say hi to everybody and talk about your new upcoming channel?
Hey everybody. My channel is just a hodgepodge of all kinds of craziness. There's some prepping stuff, there's some cooking stuff, some things I collect, uh, just different crafts that I've done. There'll be some sewing and quilting coming up. My husband just built me something out of PVC pipe, so I'll make a short little video on that. That'll be my next one. And, it's just kind of whatever pops into my head that I decide to make a video on.
I love it. So, I am going to jump into the chat because it has been very chitty chatty all morning. And say hi to everybody. So we have Mama Debbie from Quilt Effect. She was here saying, hey, okay, I'm here. I'm first one. Yay! You beat Michelle.
That's because we were behind the scenes talking.
So then we got Teresa Lynch and Vicky Rumsey, another one of my members. And we have, let's see, Fallon from Sylvia Quilts. Good morning, love, again. And Denise Feigl. Good morning. John Stewart, one of my members, and as well as Katie Krause. Vintage Style by Joe, good morning to you. And my big brother, a New York beauty, Mr. Mike. And let's see, we have people chitty-chatting. And Giovanna. Good morning to Mary T. And the RSL ladies saying good morning again. Just getting a coffee refill so I can sew a straight line. And good morning, Michelle, and all in chat. Let's see, Laura Stock, good morning. Sherry Rose and Tammy, the Siberian Wind. No worries, said she's here for a little bit. Yep, she's got a live coming up after mine, I believe. And let's see, Mama J Enterprises, which is Andrea Jamais. For anybody that is unaware of who that is Andrea. She has changed her name because she is now officially a pattern writer that is releasing her very first pattern. It's that Daystar quilt that I had done previously on my channel, as well as Mama Debbie did over on hers. And then we got Loretta Blevin. Good morning. And Bland Designs and the Idiot Quilter. Stephen, good morning. And Amy DeMett, good morning. Sheila WC, good morning. And let's see. Mama J is saying I was trying to get a short put up on my channel with a link to my pattern, but I ran out of time, so we're going to in between lives today. No worries, hon. See, Judy Hebert, good morning. Anybody that has a channel, feel free to do exclamation selfie and it'll share your link. And Fallon saying, good, more coffee. Good idea.
Never enough coffee.
Oh, no. Unless you got Bustelo, then maybe a couple of cups of that would be good. I don't know. I haven't had it yet, so.
Yeah. Never enough.
Oh, okay. Let's see. And then Denise Sopatch, one of my members. Hello, hello. Junebug, good morning. Hey, Heather, Debt-Free Quilter. And anybody that would like to join my membership, in the description box below, I did put a link to help you find it for anyone, because I know the iPhone or iTablets, whatever, users have a hard time finding the join button for memberships. So I put the link in the description box. And it will be there for every one of my upcoming videos and live streams as well. So that way there helps anyone that may want to join. Because granted, the description of the benefits and the perks of the membership does state one Zoom meeting, but I also do a lot of pop-ups. You can ask Michelle. I average roughly, most of the time, one pop-up a week, plus our monthly Zoom.
And it's like a big old party.
Yeah, and you never know when I'm going to do it. It's just if I happen to get a chance to be in my room for at least an hour of showing, I'll come and post up on my YouTube membership tab, as well as over in the Facebook membership Facebook page and in the Facebook membership messenger group, saying, "Hey, doing this for I don't know how long. Get your booties over here." Mama J says, "Laugh out loud. I have been busier than a one-armed paper hanger and have not had time to even get my coffee yet." Oh my goodness.
Amy, you need to get the wet noodle after your youngin'.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, Amy, get him moving. Pull out the whip. All righty. So, what are you up to today, Michelle? Or are you just here just chat and say hi and keep me company?
This morning because I've got laundry going, and then I've got to finish with some other stuff and attempt to put that purple quilt back together without 4011 wrinkles in the backing.
You know, whenever you try and get so far with it, you think you got it done and ready to be bound, and then all of a sudden you look at the back and there's these creases where the fabric has folded up on itself.
Well, I was just, making the sandwich and pinning because I can't use the spray between my bird and the cats and the dog. So I have to pin everything. And as I'm rolling it onto the pool noodle, I get so far, and then here's this big old crease. And I'm like, what the heck? So I had to undo it all. And darn it. Morning, Jean.
Mom, I did. Jean. Now I got both mamas in here. See, and Lisa, I have made it out the door. A quick drop in to say, hey, we'll catch the replay. Yes, ma'am. Get that grandbaby lovin's for us all. It's Awkward Quilter Lisa is on her way to go pick up her grandson, she said, over in Sean's channel for a week or a month. She hasn't decided yet. Hey, so Terry. Joe says, Danelle, just lurking. The vet 4-year-old kitten is sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. He did baby Lovins. I hope he gets feeling better quickly. That is such a cute little baby.
Katie, I'm half tempted just to sew some flannel together because I've got some purple and white flannel, and sew that and not even worry about batting this bad boy because I was so aggravated the other day. I was like, rrr.
Yeah, you were having that type of day at the same time I was having a rough day, and I got off work and I was just like, you know what? It's time for a glass of wine.
I didn't go that far.
I very rarely ever drink, and when I do, it's like one glass of wine and I'm good. Unless it's an extreme bad day, then it's 2. But one usually does the trick. Let's see here. Yeah, I figured today, I know the title said that there was going to be sewing, but there probably isn't. I'm going to be honest. I probably should change the name of the series from Sew and Chat to just Chat. Because
we always end up doing our sewing later because we spend so much much time chatting.
Yeah, I usually do this. I have it sitting here still on the machine right now from where I was working on it on Sean's live. I have this right here and this over here to sew down. And then I got to go the other direction. So I figured, worst case, it's going to be later. Gives me an excuse to come sew later because I got to finish what's on here. Mona!
Right.
How you doing, honey?
Hey, Mona. I was watching your video on that bag and I love it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I started
Nancy.
watching it for the quick little intermission between mine and Sean's this morning. But I'm going to go back and finish it later. Let's see. What did I miss? So Terry going, why is she up this early? I don't know. Probably the same reason why I was. Dang bladder, Trump being a little overactive way too early. Yeah, it seems like anytime I have a guest on anymore, it's more of a sit and chat instead of a sew and chat. That is exactly right, Heather. I may have to change it up to sit and chat or just, hey, let's chat.
Janet.
I ain't gone that far yet. Hey, Janet. Okay, now I'm that far.
I'm just watching it scroll.
I scrolled up to see who I missed. Hey, guess who, Nancy? My fellow Juki owner. So anybody that has not seen over on Channel's channel this morning, as well as others, and over on Fallon's, guess who, Nancy, won the Fallon Juki sewing machine. So, yay! Guess who, Nancy? What did she say? What did Fallon say? I missed it. Mona makes me want to make bags again. Yeah, every time I watch her show, I want to make a bag, and then I look at my stuff and I'm like, I got that kind of energy today. So Terry said, well, the dog needed my attention, or I would still be asleep.
Well, I have
Amy-
7 tickets for the drawing tonight. So fingers crossed I can win a schmancy machine.
That is tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh. I gotta stay clear of that place.
Hey, Laura Lynn.
Laura Lynn. How you doing, beautiful? Let's see. Yes, everyone, give that thumbs up. Give that thumbs up. I have no idea what I'm talking about today. So, yeah, we're just here to hang out and chit chat. And yeah, that's about it. I still got 45 more minutes. So, what is everybody else working on right now? I agree, Mama Jean. Mona Did What is definitely the queen bag maker. And Mona Did What, I need you to tell me what hardware it is that you use for your bags, because I want, for my hexagon bags that I make, I do want to start putting some hardware on it, but I don't know what hardware to get. So Terry said, I was sewing a mini backpack last night and had to stop myself from finishing it. Why? Let's see.
Heather said
Hi, Heather.
in my house.
Yep, my cleaning fairies went on strike a long time ago. I'm still waiting for them to come back. I'm taking the application, so. Ooh, Vicky said she's crocheting a poncho in turquoise. That would be super cute.
Definitely.
Katie says black and white log cabin vlogs just starting. Mama J says I cannot wait to see brain fog. I live in a state of brain fog. You should name one of your quilts that you designed brain fog. Vicky says she's also working on the kennel quilts. Fallon says I'm obsessed with flying geese right now, so we're going to work on my latest flying geese pattern today. Awesome! I want to make that, but I think I need to print out Becca's pattern, flying geese pattern first. I don't do too great with flying geese. Katie says, Heather, you're cleaning fairies and mine are out partying somewhere. Oh, Mona says she does more of like shopping my handmade space, more me, no, Ohio bags, Allied Express, take hardware off old bags. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Sounds about like me when I go to toss a garment that can't be used anymore. I'll sit there and I'll cut all the buttons off and try and take the zipper out.
Yeah, I got a jacket of my aunt's. I got to put the zipper back into because I was replacing her zipper in her raincoat. She's going on what?
Janet says, Michelle, naughty, naughty. You called out the shop name that shouldn't be named. Shaking my fingerage.
Ooh, you getting the finger.
I am. I'm getting the finger shaking at me.
Better you than me. I'll be a good girl.
Right? I'm always in trouble, so what's the difference?
Yeah, I think between me and you both were always getting the finger shaken at us.
Right?
Especially from Mama Debbie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised her finger hasn't gotten broken yet and everything from telling me how much she's got to shake it at me.
No.
Well, you know her finger's going to wind up being in a splint.
Or the wrist from all that.
You feel like carpal tunnel from shaking her finger at me.
Right?
Oh, gosh. Let's see. Mama Jean says, my brain fog quilt design is coming along very well. It is unique and interesting for sure. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I know.
Yes, Mona. Mama J Enterprises is Andrea Jamais. She actually changed her name, I think, as of like yesterday or day before. And that was because that's the name she's using for her patterns.
Oh my gosh, Vicki, I cannot even imagine having to finish 5 quilts by hand.
Yeah, I'm struggling just to finish one by hand.
My
Ordinary.
poor hand would be broke.
Yeah. For me, it's not so much the hand issue for me with doing the hand quilting. It's my eyes get tired. So I think I just need better lighting around doing it because my eyes get tired very easily. I think because they're getting so stressed from the teeny tiny little stitches.
Yeah, I can't do teeny tiny. That would drive me insane.
I'm trying to make it look as professional as possible.
Because why? They didn't make it look professional.
Because the one I'm doing it for is for Mama Jean. So I got to make it look as perfect as possible. Especially since she taught me, so I got to make it look good. See, and Giovanna says, Janelle, that is because you are naughty. Love the finger shaking. I'm not naughty. I'm just wild spirited. I'm hard to tame. Ask my husband. He's been trying for 20 years.
I think everybody gave up on me years ago.
Yeah, I got with my husband, let's see, in 2002, so 22 years ago. And actually, tomorrow is our wedding anniversary.
Well, happy early anniversary.
Thank you, thank you. I just realized because we got married on 6/9 of 2012. So tomorrow is our 12-year wedding anniversary, and I got no idea what I'm getting him yet. I got to figure that one out.
Why
And
do you have to get him anything? He's got you.
I know, but I always got to do a little something at least. Because he spoils the heck out of me like 24/7. So I have to spoil him too. Let's see. Yeah, Mona, I have the one that goes around your neck that has like the two lights that shine down. But to me, it seems like it doesn't angle just perfectly over my humps. So it always seems to go the wrong direction. I can't seem to get it to be just perfect where I'm hand crawling because I hang crawl here and it doesn't seem to line up properly. So I got to figure out a way. Thank you, everybody.
I understand the lack of lighting. This house, even with if I open every curtain, it's still dark.
Yeah, I have a window right there, a window over here, which I got to open the curtains for still, and a ceiling light that has 3 light bulbs. 2 are dead. I got to replace the bulbs. The other one is like a yellow light, which I hate. But I bought new bulbs. I just got to probably have my son get on a step stool or something and replace it for me because the possibility of me coordinating and balancing myself on a step stool while doing it is very good chance I'll fall. Because my balance ain't that great.
I trip over the air, but I still climb a step stool.
I'll still do whenever I feel ambitious. I know better.
I mean, I can remember a time when, it was nothing to hop up on the cabinet to get into the top shelf. And now I look up and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that bowl.
Let's see. Mama Jean says I have a massive amount. Like you can spot the stitching cottage from other planets. So that's what that bright light is in the sky. I always thought that was the stars and moon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look into that, Mona, because of getting a better light and everything and all. Because by the couch where I do my hand sewing quilting, because it seems like lately my eyes are getting tired very easy, and I think it's been stressing my eyes too much at night, but not having enough light.
That and you're on the computer all day with work, so.
Yeah, it seems like in the evenings, whenever I want to sit there and do the hand stitching, I'm tired. All I can think about doing is sleep.
Can you get prescription glasses with the blue blocking stuff on it?
Yeah, and I'm going to I was actually supposed to have that on these, but somehow or another that order didn't fully go through, so I never got them. Like I requested for it, but when I got the invoice and the glasses back, it didn't come out that way. So I'm going to be putting in the order with my doctor this time around and everything. I gotta go get the eye exam done.
Yeah, mine's coming up in September.
Mine's been due, but figure out trying to get everything else taken care of first. Like I have my allergy appointment for the very first consultation with the allergist on Monday. And so I have a 3-day weekend. So anybody that has a live stream on Monday, I'll be hanging out in your live stream and I won't be lurking this time with work. I actually get to participate.
Yeah. When you're on a computer, you don't blink enough. That is mind-boggling to me that you just don't do that.
Yeah, I sit on my computer 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and by the time I'm done, I'm like looking in all different directions, and everybody's trying to talk to me. And my mother will call me up. My biological mother will call me up, not my adopted mummies, but she'll call me, want to chat, and I'm like, okay, I can't handle more than a 5-minute conversation right now, because my job revolves around being on the phone 8 hours a day. So there's only so much I can talk. And then I go and create my own YouTube channel.
Right?
and decide I'm going to do live streams on the 2 days I'm not staring at a computer screen for work. Go figure. Fallon says that she tells Matt he needs to put his socks in the hamper or I trip over them, and he just definitely looked at her sideways. I give up telling my hubby. I just try and wait until eventually he runs out of socks and wants to know where his socks are. I'm like, on the floor where you left them. Like, if you don't put them where the laundry goes, then I don't wash it.
Right?
Eventually you'll run out and either go buy more or it'll just still be there. Yeah, same here. Same here, Heather. I married a guy that is 6 foot tall, and my oldest son is just about as tall as him. So I got 2 guys here that can do all the high up stuff for me. Especially after injuring my back a few times and everything, they don't want me climbing up ladders and stuff. I do good just for walking down the stairs to the basement where my work desk is.
I've learned like our deck steps are kind of wonky and the whole deck and everything really needs to be replaced. But I've learned to go down steps sideways.
That's what I've been doing lately, because after my little spilling half of my coffee cup all over me incident a week or so ago and irritated the bursitis in my hip, but I was more upset about my coffee. Because the coffee went all over my shirt, my pants. It stained my Minnie Mouse pants. Granted, they were just sleeping pants, but still, they were my favorites. They were so comfy. And they're Minnie Mouse. And now Minnie Mouse has coffee all over her.
No.
Somebody not happy.
And there's a cat across the street.
Oh.
I don't know why nobody likes to get squirted with water, so they all run.
On a hot summer day, I say, squirt me with the water.
Right?
Which for me doesn't necessarily even have to be a hot day. It could just be a hot flash day. There's been times where I'm standing outside in a tank top and shorts in the middle of winter in Michigan, and I'm like, still not cold enough. 30-year-old me would have been like, are you insane?
I'll never forget the first one I ever had. I was in the truck with my husband because he's a long haul truck driver and I went on a trip with him. I couldn't get out of enough clothes. I was in the passenger seat.
That had been hilarious for anybody passing by.
In the middle of winter, I had that window down and I was just, off came it, the shirt, because I had on a long sleeve shirt, I had on another shirt. I was like, I'm dying.
Yeah, very first hot flash I had. Now I went into perimenopause before COVID, but the hot flashes didn't kick in until COVID. So you can imagine the beginning of COVID. Every time I had a hot flash, I'm taking my temperature to see whether it's COVID or a hot flash. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I feel like I'm running a fever. I don't feel sick, but I feel like I'm running a fever from how hot I was and how flushed I was getting and sweaty and everything. I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me I'm sick. I had to hurt somebody. So that was hilarious.
So Terry's asking, are the diamonds in the quilt behind you one piece or triangles put together?
They are all one piece of diamonds. I used a jelly roll to sash. And I actually took the jelly roll, I cut the jelly roll in half long ways. Sashed it so it wound up being like a 1 1/4 inch sashing. And then I put them all together on point. And it was the Cafe Facet Midnight Diamonds pattern that I used. And it has all the templates for the sizes and everything in the back.
Nancy, is that a good thing or a bad thing that I sound identical to your aunt?
Mama Jane's coffee. Did I hear someone say coffee? Hey, Joydy. Right? I think he's trying to be inconspicuous, Joydy. Yeah, Mona, that's pretty much me daily. Yeah, Fallon, menopause is horrific. And I would say I would never wish it upon my worst enemy, but I may.
I didn't have to go through it because I was on an IUD and they had put me on it for a different reason and they kept me on it through that so I didn't have to really go through all that. And I mean,
Yeah.
once I was over with,
I am actually on the Mirena IUD because of my endometriosis, because it's the only thing that keeps it in check.
right. And so once I got through, I didn't have anything until after it was taken out. And then, I had a few and then that was it.
Mike's one of the girls. He's fun. Mama J says, I bet Mike loves all the menopause talk. He's one of the girls.
Right? Just like I'm one of the guys.
Hey, we chat on a daily. So he knows how I get at times. I get on a tangent and yeah. So Terry says, I swear, every time I hear your birds, Danelle, I look out the window. The birds like to visit me. I had no idea. Mama J goes, why did they name it menopause instead of womanopause? I don't know, especially since there's no pause.
Right?
Just an overload of hormone. There's no pause in there. Mike says, Mona, I might be thinking of some fun. Thanks. Let's see. New stretch jeans called PI. Oh, other conversations. I have no idea.
I agree.
Alrighty. I'm staying out of it. I'm being a good girl. I'm not gonna get my brother shaking a finger. I gotta be good and smooth that to my big brother because I'm still trying to talk him out of that Prince fabric.
You know that's never gonna happen.
I ain't never gonna give up though. Fair warning, Mike. I'm gonna wear you down. Eventually, you're gonna get sick of me asking. So you might as well just send it. Quit holding Prince fabric. You have an extra set. Oh no, Heather! It's all downhill from here. She says, "Oh no, my baby minion is trying to start crawling. Nowhere in my house is going to be safe now. Was it ever before?" Someone say donuts.
I have mine hidden.
Your donuts.
Yes, I bought a 6-pack yesterday because I got the free donut because yesterday was National Donut Day, and today's National Best Friend Day.
I know. And you sent me a present too.
I did. You and hubby.
Cannot wait to get my present. Ooh, so I got this really cool book from my neighbor next door, her best friend. So my neighbor next door is what I call my adopted grandmother. She is an older woman that I have adopted as my grandma because my grandma passed away years ago. And she even calls my oldest son her itty bitty buddy because he's like skinny as a beanpole, even though he eats more than me and my husband put together. And so her best friend, which is like a 95-year-old woman, see me outside and brought me over a vintage baby doll making book. And it teaches you how to make baby dolls out of socks. And she says she used to make them and she knows I make my kittens, which, by the way, I gotta show y'all one of them. Look at this adorable little kitten. He's so cute. And I even did a little white and black plaid ribbon. But anyway, so I'm going to be looking over this book this weekend and hopefully start making some baby dolls because I want to start expanding than just doing just the kittens. I want to start expanding some on that. Oh, and once I get this quilted and bound, this will be going up for sale too. So whenever I get ready, we might do an auction on that, or I might just post it in my Etsy store. I'm not for sure yet, but. So Terry, it is one pair of socks per kitten. Could you do the head and the tail from one sock, and the other sock is the body? Mona, that is going to be my next adventure, is trying to figure out how to do puppy dogs. Because I've had a lot of requests for puppy dogs. So that's going to be my next one, and after that I want to do a baby. So I think a baby would be adorable. With a little bonnet and everything. So those are going to be my next adventures. Because I want to do more than just kittens. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't planning on joining Wild West, but I did it.
Mona just crowned So Terry Miss Donut so she could eat one.
You have to indulge at least once in a while. But so, out of everybody that has seen the Wild West combinations, not the people that already know which colorway I went with, Miss Michelle. What colorway do you think I went with, guys?
Hey, Joyce.
Hey, Joyce, how you doing, love? Yeah, so Terry, you would think I would too, but you know, I had to pile on a few more things. So what colorway out of the Wild West colors do y'all think I went with? Jordy says Batik, which I almost did, but I decided not to go that route. So Terry says Delilah, no. Mike says he's doing Mystic Cactus, which is a beautiful one. Awesome sauce. Mama J says, I have all my testers quotes on my pattern and in the short I am making and on my website. I am working on links to their channels as well. Awesome sauce. Mama Jean says the Stitching Cottage was 18 by 18 because of our city limitations, and we already had my husband's workshop in the backyard as well. It was supposed to be a 2-story 24 by 24. Mama Jean, you know, I almost went with the purple boutique, but I actually didn't. I actually went with a Dusty Rose, which is like the pinks and greens, very soft colors. And
You're
not
welcome,
petite.
and I'm sorry, Mona.
I just seen her message. Now I'm gonna have to get out the PJs for donuts. And so not only did I do that, I was on a big spending spree last week, guys, because I was doing shopping therapy. I bought some patterns, and I did the Wild West PMQ of Dusty Rose. I'm doing that in small, which of course I'll be doing on my live streams on Sundays. Once we start receiving those, I believe in October. And I also signed up for the 100 Acre Wood. And I chose the $65 one because that way there it's just a pattern and I can use all my scrap fabrics for it. Because I had some larger scraps as well as a bunch of other fabrics. So I figure I use all that and what I don't have. Be another shopping expedition. I'm still waiting for my Clue 5 to arrive. They actually just shipped them out, I believe, yesterday for Clue 5 for people that get the monthly orders. So I'm just waiting for mine. And then I'll be able to sew up mine. So I'm hoping by next Sunday I'll be able to sew up mine on my live for a Tree of Life. So what are you working on today, Michelle? Are you gonna work on that purple one?
I will probably work on that and see if I can't try and get that laid out and all that good stuff, minus having big old creases and wrinkles in the backing. Unless I decide to do the flannel for the backing, and then I don't have to worry about batting. I'll just do it that way.
Very true.
And I may do that.
Good morning, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. She could be the odd one out.
I would say your last name, but I don't know how. And I don't want to say it wrong.
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy? Okay.
That's how I would say it.
Hey, Aisha.
Hello, Aisha.
Ooh. Cindy says she's doing the small Wild West and tumbleweed. That'd be pretty.
Gee, all those quilts you have in your quilting cottage and you're sitting there freezing to death? There's something wrong with that picture.
Mama, you have a bunch of whips. Put them over you. Plus, you have a fuzzy, wuzzy, cute, big old puppy dog. Tell Wick to come cuddle. All his furs are not to make you both warm. Aw, Mama Jean, I'm so sorry. She said she wanted the tumbleweed, but it was all sold out.
I've spent enough at that place that shall not be named, so I didn't go with anything. I don't know that I'm really ready to jump into those with the cotton cuts and all that yet.
See, for me, they're just the easier things for me to do because it tells me what to do and everything's already cut.
I've seriously considered it, but I think I'm gonna wait. Maybe catch it next year.
Yeah, maybe catch it in the springtime.
Yeah.
Let's see. What? You need to start keeping one in the back of your chair for you to cover up with, Mom. She doesn't store any of the finished quilts out there with her. You need to make one to have over the back of your chair, or you need to bring one out there and put it over the back of your chair, a lap size that you'd be able to cover up with whenever you get chilly or shaking. Ooh, Junebug says she got the small Wrangler. Cool beans.
Bye, Andrea.
Bye, Andrea. Andrea, Auntie.
Joyce, I just pretended like I did not see that text.
Yeah, I had seen that, but I hurried and closed it out. Thankfully, I seen it while I was busy, so I didn't get tempted. Mama Jean, don't make me get the mommy look. Well, everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for today as well and everything because I'm tired. After doing 2 back-to-back live streams, I'm tired. And I got some stuff to go do before I get back to my sewing. So, hope everybody has a wonderful day. And do you have anything coming up, Michelle, that you'd like to give a little sneak peek info about?
I am going to show everybody what my husband built for me to put rolls of batting on. Granted, it's just going to be for one roll, but it'll suffice. And eventually, when I get this purple quilt done, I will go and start another quilt. And it was a free pattern, but it's no longer a free pattern. And I'll show putting that together, hopefully.
Awesome sauce. And anybody that would like to subscribe to Michelle's channel, her thing is in the description below. Plus, Michelle, if you want, you can drop over and put exclamation selfie into the chat. Anybody that else has a channel can feel free to put exclamation selfie to share your channel real quick before we head out. No worries, Cindy, at all.
I will see you later, Laura Lynn, because you know I'll be lurking.
I'll definitely be lurking. As always, lurking. I usually pop in and say hi, so you know I'm there, and then I lurk the rest of the time.
Yeah, she called me out for lurking a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm almost always lurking, either that or I'm surfing. I watch hers for a while, and then I pop over and watch someone else for a while, and then I come back to watch hers, especially on her 6-hour ones. I have a hard time sitting still for 6 hours. All right, so, and I will be posting a video sometime this week, hopefully either Tuesday or Wednesday. of a tutorial, and it'll be the Jacob's Ladder. It was supposed to have been posted this week, but I had technical complications on 2 attempts, so I gave up for the week. So it will be coming this week. But everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all back here tomorrow when I will be quilting more quilts. So bye. Make sure y'all
Bye.
smile, because you never know when it's going to change someone's day outlook on the day. So bye.